Hey everybody, so I'm actually going to read the slideshow with you this week because I know you have a lot to read and there's a lot going on, and I think it's easier if I kind of guide you through this and read it with you. So let's start. Pixel art is what we're going to be making this week, and for this unit we'll focus on the building blocks of every digital artwork, which is pixels. So what exactly is a pixel? Every digital image picture is made up of pixels. Pixels are solid color squares that are building blocks of any image. If you put enough blocks together, they start to look like a picture. So this right here is obviously this zoomed in, and that's what one pixel looks like. The more pixels an image has, the clearer the image looks to your eye. This picture is actually made of pixels. There's so many of them, you can't see them. It fools your eye. A good example of pixels that can be seen in early video game. Let me start that over. A good example of pixels can be seen in early video game graphics. These were when pixels were very, very obvious, and you could see that this is made of pixels. It's very obvious to you. So in early video games, the systems could not handle lots of pixels, so all the images had to be fairly simple. As the technology got more advanced, more pixels could be added in, and the graphics got much better. So this is 12 by 16, and this is where more pixels are added, and it looks much more clear. This was in 1985, same character. Look at how much he's advanced, and this is still made of pixels. Fun fact, even your computer screen is made up of tiny little red pixels of light. There's red, green, and blue. Try backing away from your screen and looking at this computer arrow. From far enough away, the arrow outline will appear white. Fun fact, your screen doesn't have any white pixels at all. The original Mac had 1,740 pixels on the screen. That's it. The whole entire screen had that many pixels. The new MacBook screen has 22.5 million pixels on the screen. Nowadays, we can make digital art that looks almost identical to a photograph. Both of these images are 100% made on a computer. They are not photographs. However, pixel art has had a huge comeback in the last few years, and there are a lot of artists that like the challenge of making simplified images out of pixels. I'll wait until this happens for you. So you can see this is all made of pixels. It's very obvious. Minecraft is a great example of how people are using pixel art even in current culture. This is very obviously pixels. Pixel art examples, I'll show you some here. So this is a very famous Vincent van Gogh painting, but it was remade by an artist out of pixels. There's a street artist named Space Invader, and nobody knows what he looks like because he posts things around town and he's not actually allowed to be doing it. So if people knew what he looked like, he might get in trouble. So he is known for his colorful pixel art, and it's appeared on buildings all over the world. Not much is known about him other than he's originally from France, and the name he uses comes from the Space Invaders arcade game from 1978. And I was actually born in 1978. So this is the Space Invaders game that used to be played on Atari. I actually remember that because I had an Atari. His artwork is made out of ceramic tiles, much like you would find in a bathroom, and he actually glues them onto buildings. So he takes these ceramic tiles and he glues them onto buildings. His artwork has become so popular that it's often stolen off the side of buildings. There's now an app you can use to record how many of his invaders you can find around the world. It's kind of like the Pokemon. What was it? I can't remember what that's called. But this is the same thing. You can locate them around the world. Recently, he's gained attention for his Rubik Mona Lisa that was in an auction and sold for over $500,000. This was made of Rubik's Cubes, and it is the Mona Lisa. This is another example. This is Zilly Rawson. Can you tell what this portrait is made of? Take a look. See if you can guess. It is cupcakes. There's 1,240 cupcakes. I'll go back. That's cupcakes. Eric, I'm not sure how to say this, Doff. He's a film artist for, I'm sorry. He was the artist that I posted under art videos, and it was the push pin art. And he uses pins as his pixels. So this whole entire image is made of push pins, just like you would tack something up on a corkboard. So these pins are his pixels. This is made of push pins. If you didn't watch the video, I suggest going to watch it. It's really awesome. I also posted a video about Chuck Close, and he does the same. He has the same idea. It looks like pixels, but these are all squares painted differently, and then when you step back, it creates an image. So this is your assignment this week. I want you to make a version of your favorite food. This is mine. I have been obsessed with ice cream lately, and Rocky Road has been my go-to. So you can do more than that, but I really just want one of your favorite foods. This is important. You have to follow the directions carefully. You may want to pull up the website in a separate tab and follow along when you're ready to make your art. I made a video and I put the directions in here for you to refer to, whatever is easiest for you. So you're going to go to pixelart.com and you're going to click on Start Drawing. Now this video here is another one of my tutorials, and it teaches you everything you need to know about this website for this week. So if you click on this video when you're done watching what I'm talking through right now, it will show you how to use the website. This is what I show you in the video, and I put it in here to make it easier for you to show you how to click on a new file. Please, if you don't make it 16 by 16, then I will not know that you did the assignment for this week. Read this carefully right here. When I look at your work to give points and feedback for this week, I will make sure you have a 16 by 16 document. If you don't, I'll know the work is not yours. You'll also need this for next week because we'll be building off of it. So I teach you how to do this in the video, but it does have to be 16 by 16 in order for you to get the grade, or sorry, the points for this week. If you don't do a 16 by 16, I will just send it back to you and tell you to go do a 16 by 16. You can absolutely do more than that once you've done this, but this is the requirement. This is just a little cheat sheet it tells you what I teach you in the video. This is the ice cream cone I made for you. And this tells you how to turn it in. So you're going to download it. I just put, again, this is in the video. I tell you how to save it and how to submit it. So this is where you submit it, same way you submit everything that you've submitted so far. And that's the end. So I have this for you where I'm not talking through it as well so that you can look at it and not hear my voice through the whole entire thing. Okay, good luck. Happy pixelating.